I feel like I have to talk about this. Like when I started feeling like, this attack that people were like spiritually attacking me, and I was the time is the time around me and Max when we are not newly, maybe perhaps like a month going to two. And yeah, I started feeling, and I was telling him about it, and he said he knows some few people that perhaps can help. His sister, yes, he said we should send 500 to his sister, and then to see how they call it. To see what the problem is and how to help me. But they send him like a voice message. Which I give him the money, and he sent it. According to him, anyways, he said he sent it, and but the translation they sent to him, or a voice message that they sent, it didn't the way he explained it, it did not make no sense to me. Like, it did not make no sense. He did not explain it in any way that it would make sense to me. So it's like, as time was going, when me and him had broken up on Instagram, there was this babalau, or like a voodoo doctor, you could say, a voodoo doctor. He started following me and sent a lot of things, like a lot of you could say like message. He was just writing and sending, and it felt also what he said. Some words I felt them, and some was just like, huh? But I decided to give it a try, even since I had already contacted the first one with Max, but nothing there. So let me try on my own. And so I contacted him, and I told him like, I've been having issues, and I would love to know what's going on behind it. What's also the torments that I've been feeling, like what's behind it. And he said he could help me to see everything I need to know and see. And yes, he too. He said it was 50 euro or something, but it came all up 500 and something, because I sent the money. He lived in Nigeria. First, he wanted me to do some type of like PayPal or some. I did not have that. I did not use that. And even it's like a different type of Swish thing they had also, but I do not have access to that. So I was like, I can send you the money through Western Union or like this. I went to the Centrum anyway, the African store in the Centrum. Thomas helped me send the money. I think that's like the second time I've sent money to Africa. Third time, yeah, because I sent it once for Shawa, but it was Aminata that gave me the money to send it for him. But the first time I ever sent money to someone was to my cousin, Aisatu's sister. What's her name again? Oh, I've forgotten her name. Yeah. Jesus, I've forgotten her name. We were not that close. We did do some few things. I got like Jan slept, but hey, her name will come back. But she's the first person, the person that I've sent money to. And Lucifer, when he was in Gambia, and he called me to ask if he could borrow money. And that time also I had tax money. He called me in a good time, like, and asked, how much do you want to borrow? He's like, how much can you borrow me? I sent him 5,000 crowns. Did 5,000 lånade jag han. 5,000, and he's not paying me back, but I do believe the money Pabi borrowed me for my rent, it's from him. But he did not say it like that. Pabi did not put it that way. No. But yes, like that's the voodoo doctor. I sent him the 500, and the man started like, he has not received. First, in the day he was supposed to go get the money, he said he did not go and get it. The next day he was like, how to call it, they have not received. I don't know, he was trying to talk a lot of shit, and I was like, you know what, you can keep the money. Like, I don't need your help anymore. And yeah, I was like, be careful, because you do not know how people make their money, how we work to get that money. If I send my money to you and I need help from you, I want the help you say you are going to provide. But if you don't provide that help, I said, yeah, well then the karma you will face, you will face it. But don't deceive people, lying, saying you can do this, you can find that. So I do believe he does have gifts, but he's using them to manipulate and steal from people. They steal from a lot of them. Even this Max too. Han är begåvad på ett sätt, but he's using it for a very nasty way to get money out of people. Or I do believe he knows that the person from Nigeria or wherever, they know they had contact. Because it's like, I've never, even when I was working in Tabby, Victoria's Secret, there was a time this restaurant, but not even just one time, a few times, there would be like this babalawo. There was a tall Gambian man, very thick, Gambian or Senegalese. I think one time, he gave me his paper and then his name on it. Also Senegalese or Gambian, but I never met him. Also, I could have gotten contact with that guy or people like that. I've met them a lot on my path. But I'm just like, nah, I believe in God, I will wait. But once this came, poop, then I tried to seek help another way. But then when you try to seek help, that's when they put you more in a bottle so that they can take more money from you, take more from you and all. But that's why now a lot of them, the money, I worked for it. I'm not like you. Also, I have still and done, yes, but not in the way that you guys are. No, I'm not like you. No, I'm not. I am not. That's how the pepper. That's how pepper you guys are. But that was it. And even like the rubber, there was a place. He told me, the guy that I sent the 500 that was supposed to do the thing for me. He said that I should put water in a little bowl and put it outside. So up to now, I really do not know what that was for. But I've also seen a lot of people, places that I've gone to, they are putting it out. Remember? They are, because they're all a part of it. They're all a part of the making fun, or try to make fun of Mary. Try to make fun of Mary, yeah. But it's like, bitch, please. Bitch, please. If I really truly dealt with dog shit and wanted to do dog shit, I would have done it a long time ago, yeah. A long time. A lot of you also would have been 6 feet under by now. You would have been dead by now. If I would have done dark magic, I swear, I would have paid for everything that I would have given up, anything that I could give up to see a lot of you dead. Not even like payback, but die a painful ass death. But hey, we're waiting for the Lord, waiting for him. And did and but me too. I learned my lesson. Like, there are a lot of fraudsters. People just want money and they will tell you anything. And a lot of them have been watching my social media, and I talk. So it's like, we know this, then we can just change a few words and then say, but this, this, your sister is doing this to you, like your auntie took this from you. They come up with lies. When they say, okay, I've said I had problem with my sister, I said I have problem with this, they use that. It's like, it's this person that is after you. Well, it's not. They don't even know what the problem is. But just so that you give them money. Give them money. So, yeah, so that was it. But after that, I have not been in contact with him. He did wrote to me on WhatsApp. We contacted her on WhatsApp. First it was on Instagram and then we moved to WhatsApp. It was the stupid fuck that made me download the WhatsApp again, and then before I downloaded this time when I wanted to have contact with Paul. And once I saw it was just a bunch of rubbish, I just off download. Even the same with Paul. There was no need to have it. Just delete WhatsApp again, like shoop. Because quite frankly, I don't need it. So WhatsApp, Viber, and all of those was when I had a lot of fake ass family and friends around, and those it was an easy way to communicate and free as long as you had internet. So it's like when you don't have credit, you go WhatsApp or you go Viber. Simple, and you talk. But now we have gotten rid of the fakeness and stuff. So we don't need those apps anymore. I do not need them, yeah. I just feel like that was it to get that one out. Yeah. So that's my Babalawo experience, you could say. The witch doctor or voodoo doctor, however they want to call it. He never did any job for me. Even his friend, later another number on WhatsApp was texting me, was like, oh, they work together. But they have gotten the money now. They can help me with whatever I need. And I told him the same thing. I was like, it's okay. You guys can keep the money. I don't need your help anymore. Like, I am more powerful than they are. I know more than they are, than they do. I know more than they do, definitely. They are my sons, literally, if you're thinking that. They might be older by number, but what I have, they don't have it at all. At all. If I would have let them, they would have just have access to me. But they would have not helped me in any way. No. But perhaps I'll be the one helping them. Money, saying this, saying that. Sometimes that's why also people don't want to go for help. Or yes, you don't want to talk to like spiritualists because it's a lot of frauds. And they just want money. Even though if they're gifted, that's why it comes a point God takes back his gifts. He takes back, or they start going through a lot of shit because they misuse what they were supposed to use to help others and to help themselves as well, but in a more generous way. But some of them, the price they put, it's like yes, you're not supposed to be used for your gift, but if you're like just giving an information, something that God is just putting in your head, you should not be asking 500, 1,000 for that. No. Some people just do, even to do work, voodoo work for someone, to destroy someone. You should not do that. You should not do that at all. Those are the type of work you should never, ever put your hands into. If someone wants to destroy someone, tell them to go and do it themselves. Because if you do the job, it'll come for you. Even though you protect yourself, say, it's not me, this person asked, so I did, but you did it. The person could not do it. You did it. So you also will suffer the consequences. Sometimes you suffer more than the person that asked you to do the job. Because they did not do, they asked and they paid you, yeah. If they could do it, they would have done it, but they cannot. And you that can do it, you should be wise and think, like, what do I put, do I really want to do this and put myself into this? If you're doing something for yourself, you do it, then you can stand, take the backlash. But then you're going to do something for someone else. And then you feel like the backlash is not going to come to you because it's for someone else. No. Du också kommer få smaka, ja. Du också kommer få smaka. Du gjorde jobbet för dem för att du ville ha pengar. Du var så girig. Pengar. Du tänkte inte. You did not think. Det är den. Adios, ja.